Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Des Reacts back with another banger of a video, man. This one we got another police video, and this one is robbery gone wrong leads to murder, 24 hours in police custody. This is the UK police, obviously, and it's gonna be interesting, man. Like I said in the last video, like, one thing I love about the police videos, it's real, authentic, there's no acting, you know, it's real life. People get in trouble, people make mistakes, but it's all raw, which we like it, right? No acting. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know your guys' thoughts and feelings in the comments. If you guys like to request a video, go ahead and follow my social medias, DM me on there, join the Discord. But if not, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Without further ado, let's get it. This one should be good.
We had a call from the police to say that you've found somebody.
Yes, I did.
Listen, okay, 1 minute. So just confirm, is the patient breathing?
No, he did not breathe actually.
He's not breathing.
The dead man is Saul Murray.
Oh.
He has just moved into the property after serving 5.5 years in prison for assault and possession of a firearm. Armed officers search the flats for the attacker and to check if anyone else is injured. With no suspects found at the scene, the case is handed to the Major Crime Unit.
When a murder.
5.5 years in prison to go home and get smoked. Now, I ain't necessarily a betting man. Matter of fact, I am. I'm gonna go ahead and stereotype. He just served 5.5 years in prison. Yeah, he definitely wasn't hanging out with the right crowd. He was probably getting right back into what got him in there. You know, unfortunately, got popped for it, right?
First lands. You know,
Or
there's
stabbed.
pressure. The weight of responsibility is massive. It is huge. Somebody's lost their life, and potentially the people that are responsible are going to go to prison for a long time as well and lose their life. So it's important that I do a really good job.
CCTV reveals the victim entering the property with 2 females 6 hours before he was found dead in the hallway.
These girls have been in the property for about 4 hours, and then you see one of the girls go out and sort of stand out the front. You can see that the door's been propped open with a broom. So this door
They set the homie up, bro. Guarantee you there's some other dude on the phone. She texting, right, bro? Send him the location, he's gonna come and do the job, bro. Watch. I mean, I'm just guessing. It could be completely wrong, bro, but guys, fellas, I'm telling you, can't trust these females, bro, because they're gonna set you up, man. I'm telling you, bro, don't trust it, because that's why I don't mess with nobody that has, you know, a baby daddy or nothing like that, bro, because it's like, you don't, you know, you never know, man. You never know what's happening, who they talking to. Could be, or if you guys know what ops are, it's just people that, it's just like your rivals. It's just, it's messy out there in the streets, bro. That's why once you find a good woman, bro, you better keep her tight to you, man, because there's not a lot of you guys out there. And shout out to all the real females out there, man.
normally shut, so only the residents can get in and out. They've propped it open. There's 2 brooms down this side. So this is the 2 offenders coming in. So they're in there for about 10 minutes. So here's one of the girls coming out, look. The men come after this.
Caught in 4K.
So you see he's got the big knife in his hand.
Yeah, he's got something in his hand, hasn't he?
Oh, man, because you guys don't got a lot of guns, so y'all be stabbing each other, bro. Is there like tons of stabbings over there? Like, is it super common for somebody to get like stabbed up? Like gang related stabbings?
It looks like a knife pointing out.
And I honestly, that's a brutal way to kill somebody, man. I think I would rather, if I had to, I'd rather get shot to death than stabbed to death. Because it takes a lot of stab wounds, man, to get somebody. Like, that's brutal. He suffered.
Police recover Saul Murray's phone and download its contents.
When we started looking at his download, you could see the final communications that he'd had via WhatsApp. he was in a phone call with a number. Once we started doing some research into that phone number, it was identified as belonging to Sarpreet Dillon.
Is that the first contact?
This is the first contact that's on his download. These are the WhatsApp conversation earlier in the evening between Saul Murray and Sarpreet Dillon, the blue and the red. Yeah, hey babe, what are you doing tonight? I'm meant to be going to meet my girl in your area today. Are you busy? And he says he's free until about 1ish. They just have a little discussion about whether they're going to have any drinks, and he says, yeah, why not? She asks for his postcode.
Man, bro, this brother, bro, I know he is black too, because I saw in the video. That's got set up. He thought he was just gonna have a cool night, kick it with Shorty, bro, and have a few drinks, have some fun, call it a night, right? Like, it's just a night that every guy likes, every girl likes, right? It's like, it thought it was this routine, but she set him up.
He sends her the postcode. It's clear that she had arranged to meet him.
I've never had an internet date or anything, so I don't really know how it works, but that's how people meet nowadays, is via the internet, and people can sell a lie that way, can't they? They can purport to be somebody that they're not.
Sarpreet Dillon, she's got 4 previous convictions but 3 offences. 3 fraud, making false representation to make gain for herself or another, and failing to surrender to custody. Possessing without exemption a pit bull terrier, Japanese, Tosa or other designated fighting dog. Possessing a...
Wait, you guys aren't allowed to have pit bulls in the UK? Why?
Prohibited weapon being a disguised firearm. She was imprisoned for 12 months, suspended for 24 months.
She's the one that initiated the meet-up and the conversation, and she was the one that's propped open the door to allow the 2 guys access.
And she's gonna get charged just as much as the boys. At least if it was in the USA, she'd get charged just like if she was the boys that murdered him. Now her friend that was with her, she'd probably get less time, because I feel like she wasn't necessarily like, you know, cracking with the idea. I don't know, but just by the looks of the video, it looked like she didn't really, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Is this Sarpreet Dillon? You're under arrest for murder. Look down at your chest. Look down at your chest. It's a taser.
Bro, can you imagine? You thought you got away with this scotch-free. They didn't know there was cotton 4K in the cameras. Police points the taser with the right shield. You're just like this. He's like, you're under arrest for murder. Her heart dropped into her stomach, bro. She's ready to throw up. She got a Chicago shirt on, trying to be like she's from the hood in Chicago. That's where it gets you, bro.
Arrest for murder. Look down at your chest. Look down at your chest. This is a taser capable of 50,000 volts. All right?
She's starting to cry. Don't cry now. Don't cry now.
A female purports to be involved romantically with someone. They then meet up and rob them. We look at the motive and what possibly might have happened, but it's really important that I keep an open mind. I've just heard back from the crime scene.
And one thing about women, like when it comes to the police, and if you're a man and you do a crime with a girl, bro, and they get her in that interrogation room, I'm not even lying. You're about to go to jail, bro, because she gonna tell, and get that light sentence, bro. Very rarely they're gonna hold it down and say nothing.
The manager that the swabs, the sexual swabs that were taken at post-mortem have come back with an early indication of Sarpreet Dillon. I think we could at least ask her about that in an interview, can't we? And say, you know, are you going to come back on swabs?
We believe that you might have had sexual contact with Saul. Is that correct?
No comment.
Have you ever had sexual contact with Saul?
No comment.
Have you ever had sex with him?
No comment.
So are you guys allowed to have a lawyer? Like, do you guys get appointed a lawyer and stuff like the US or nah?
2:45. You've gone out into the communal walkway. You go to the front door, you open the front door and you prop it open using one of the brooms. in the hallway already. Tell me about why you did that.
No comment.
Who are you?
She's
leaving the door
annoying.
open for?
No comment.
Why were you leaving it open?
No comment.
So what we believe has happened is that 2 males have been let inside the property by you leaving the front door propped open.
I hope she gets
There's been some kind of
life.
argument, and something has happened,
I don't like her. I hope she gets life.
and then Saul's murdered.
Who are these 2 men?
No comment.
When one of these men leaves, he's clearly got a large knife with him. And we know that Sol was stabbed and received a fatal stab wound. We know that there are drops of blood going out of the flat around the corner, which is Sol's blood, dripping off that knife, no doubt.
Oh.
Okay? So you cannot fail to notice what had gone on in that flat. It's your opportunity now to tell your side of what happened in that flat, because we know you were there. Why have these 2 men come into that flat? What reason have you brought him into that property between the 2 of you?
No comment.
Was there any intent from you to steal anything from him while you inside that property?
No comment.
Did he owe you any money?
No comment.
Why was Sol found?
Okay, that must be her lawyer sitting next to her. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I guarantee you the lawyer probably told her you could say no comment to all of it. And probably wants her to, right? Because they want to say no comment because they want to see what evidence they have on her, 1. And 2, when it gets to trial, like the prosecutors might just want to offer her a plea deal just for saying, hey, yeah, these guys are the ones that did it, and give her like, you know, maybe a couple years and some parole.
Naked.
No comment.
To describe it to you, Sol was found at the front door, the communal front door, completely naked and bled to death there and then.
No comment.
I'm sure you're aware the officers have been to the Crown Prosecution Service getting a charge and decision around what's going to happen. That's come through, and the CPS have authorised a charge of murder against you. Okay?
Look at her, breathing heavy. That's what you get. Pair were found guilty of manslaughter of 33-year-old Saul Murray, as well as conspiracy to commit robbery. Of manslaughter. So how much time is that for manslaughter? Supreet Dillon was sentenced to 10 years for manslaughter, 10 conspiracy for conspiracy, for a total of 10 years. How does that make sense? Sentenced 10 years for manslaughter and 10 years conspiracy. So as soon as that be 20? Man. Cleon Brown sentenced to 11 years for manslaughter and 9 years for conspiracy, for a total of 11 years. What am I missing here? Why isn't it 19 years? Do they not stack in the UK? And why is he only getting 11 years? He stabbed the dude and killed him. That's not manslaughter, bro. That's murder. First degree murder is premeditated, probably. Probably wasn't premeditated. It's probably second degree murder. Akeem, the dude that actually killed him, got 25, minimum 25, and got sentenced 14 years for conspiracy. Well, hey, at least, you know, there's a little bit of justice for the dude, man. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Let me know your guys' thoughts and feelings in the comment section. I thought this was a pretty crazy video, man, and I like the 24 hours in police custody videos. If you guys liked them, let me know. And man, yeah, that was interesting. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.